those that are coming on. I am having a blast. It is beautiful. Whenever you come here, you got to come and check out. Just come and check it out in general. Just make sure that you try it for yourself. Do a cruise that includes Celebration Key. I'm sure you'll find a lot of them now because I'm sure they will be doing a lot of cruises that will come here. And so it is hot, but it is a beautiful day at the same time. And so for those that are now here or coming in the replay, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and those who have not subscribed, just take a moment and subscribe. So I'm going to show you around this place. I'm at Pearl Cove. I'm just relaxing. Okay. I did a full tour of Celebration Key, and I'm gonna get that posted as soon as possible this week. Hey, Big Mur. Good morning. Good morning from Celebration Key. I'm trying to see the comments because it's so glaring. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I am on Celebration Key, enjoying myself. I did a tour of the whole property, and now I am at Pearl Cove. I did pay for this area, and so I'm just going to relax for the rest of the day. Probably go back around and see some other areas. The food is not ready yet. The food should be ready around 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then I'm sure the DJs and everything of that nature on Calypso Cove will come out as well. And so I am just kind of, hey Keisha, thank you for coming through. Happy Sunday. It is, I'm having a blast so far. We're going to be here till 5. We have to get back on board the ship at 4:30. So I am looking forward to it. And look who we have here.
What's going on, everybody?
Traveling Tide. James is traveling Tide.
That's
And
right.
the wife is in the infinity pool.
Exactly. You guys definitely should be here.
And look who's here. You know LF McKinley, right? She was so nice to save me a seat.
Hi, everybody.
Lagacia, LF McKinley. How's everybody? She saved me a seat so I could because I was there busy touring. I told her, save me a seat so I could have a nice place to sit. So I'm right here by the infinity pool. And so I'm going to turn this around so you can look at Pearl Cove a little bit. And so y'all can get to see Pearl Cove before I even do the full review, before I do the, or before you see the full tour. So this is Pearl Cove. So this is the infinity pool, right? This is areas to just relax. Pearl Cove, for the one that I did, was the all-inclusive. That includes 10 drinks and one full course meal. That was like $179.99. There is one where you could just access it, and then you would just have access to just being able to be here, and then you'll get your stipend. Just because that's what they give you when you're here for Carnival. They give you a stipend, and so the stipend to do that was around like $80, if I'm not mistaken, just to have access. You'll still have access to eat at the restaurant, and then you would just have to pay for your drinks because the drinks package does not cover any of the drinks here at Celebration Key. So if you have your drinks package, just know it does not cover it. And so here is the beach. They go Carnival Conquest in the distance. And so there's a lot of places for you to stay. Lifeguard, working hard. And so if you want to get closer to the beach, I'm currently just right off the pool. So here are a lot of cots. As you see, only Conquest is in port today. And so I am sure across all of the different areas, there will be a lot of space. But it's going to get crazy when multiple ships are in port. So I am glad that we are the only ship in port today, so we get to enjoy Celebration Key for ourselves without having crazy amount of people. Also, I heard that yesterday for a lot of people was the ship is a beach day, and so some people may not rush the ship. I got off the ship as early as possible. I was off the ship 8, and so brethren, 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 how much is this? How much for this?
You will have to go to concierge to get the exact price.
All right. So
Yes, yes.
what's this called now?
The super villa.
So
It
this
can
is-
hold up to 10, maybe 12 people, additional 2 people.
Okay,
Yes.
so this is the super villa,
Yes.
and can hold up to
10.
10.
Plus an additional 2.
Yeah. So this is the super villa. If you want to rent this out, something that you can do. There's a hammock there. I mean, obviously 10 people is going to be costly, but if you have that many people and you come in a group, you can split the price, right? You can split the price with the amount of people that you have, and there's more than one. Okay, so when it comes to the Cheers package, yes. So what they said you have to do, it does count towards well the 10 drinks here. You know, that's a good question because I don't have the Cheers package. So it is inclusive. I know other areas on the ship, if you decide to get a drink, that's a good question. I have to find out about that. Because I know that if, for example, you have the drinks package, and remember, as I said, it's not included, and you decide to do the drink, get a drink, those will count towards your drinks package. And I have to ask that question. That's a great question. And so they said that if for it not to count towards your drinks package, you would have to do hopefully you could hear me well, you would have to use your credit card. So now that if I did have the drinks package and decided to do 10 drinks, I am very curious. I have to ask that. I'll see. I'll have to see if the bartender knows it. That's a good question. Hey Shay, good morning. Super Villa, 10 to 12 people. Nice, yeah. I mean, you could split the cost. I know alcohol isn't, but do they offer any regular drinks as a complimentary? So in the Pearl Cove, they did offer, when I came up here, rum punch, and there are, and of course, water you can get. So I did get a glass of rum punch when I came here, and then that was about it. No, nothing more complimentary than that. Hey, quick question. I don't know if you know. So the drinks package, I know I get 10 drinks because I'm all inclusive.
Yes.
If I had the drinks package on board, would that count against the drinks package?
No,
It wouldn't count against the drinks package. Okay,
this is separate.
it's separate.
You have 10 for this property. Yes.
10 free. Okay, yeah, because I'm not giving my card, right?
Right.
Every time I'm not giving my card every time I get a drink.
You're not.
Okay.
And your card is not being charged.
So how do they know how many drinks I get for the 10?
Wristband.
The wristband? Okay, and then they clock it in.
Yeah, the wristband. Yeah.
But if I get like 9, how they know like I have one left?
We keep a count. We try to keep a count also.
You try to keep a count, but it's not going in the system.
No.
Nothing is going in the system with my card.
It's included, yeah.
Okay, good.
The only thing is you would have to show me a voucher for the meal.
Okay, I have to show the voucher for the meal. Okay, thank you.
Recording us all the time.
Yes, I'm recording you right there, live. So you heard that. So you don't show your card. You don't show the card for your all-inclusive. I do have a wristband. I'm gonna flip it around real quick. I do have this wristband, and so this shows that I have the 10. So I guess the fact that you do not keep showing your card, they're not taking it off of your card, and so it would be separate from what's on the ship. But
Hey, how you doing?
hey, doing good. But if you are in other places, or if you do not have the all-inclusive, and you want to charge the drink to your room, then it will come against your drink package. Hopefully that makes sense. I know all kinds of cover. Okay, so let's see what else we say. Super Villa, good morning. Hey Shay. So that's what it is. I'm glad that you asked that question because now I know something that I didn't know before. and it's a beautiful area. I'm going to see. This thing is moving around. Let me see if I can make this stiff. I am going to see if I can do maybe a review and see if this is worth it. It was 179.99. Um, so what they did when I came in, they escorted me around the property right away. Customer service. They showed me where everything is. I did get the rum punch because it was hot. It was a little bit watered down because the ice melted, and so it wasn't strong. They did have a rag with ice that they gave because they knew it was hot, so that was nice. Nice little touch. Literally, it was kind of like cubes of ice, flat cubes of ice. And then they do have food. I want to see the quality of the food. So it's a restaurant just for us here. So I just want to know, okay, what is on the menu? Like, what is there to eat? Is it an elevated cuisine, or is it just kind of like burgers and hot dogs? Am I paying 179 just for the drinks, for 10 drinks? And or what is it? So I'm just kind of looking forward to see like my experience, and then I'm gonna probably gonna do another video of is it worth it to get the all-inclusive package at Purple. And so anything y'all want to see, beautiful ladies. Oh, love the coral color shirts. You love it. What island are you on? So so this island actually is just a part of Freeport. It is a place that Carnival built up on Freeport itself. There was I think I was on Margaritaville at Sea, and literally I was doing on one of those tram rides, and they were saying, oh yeah, Carnival is building up this huge place on the island. So really, it's just Freeport. You cannot get to this area unless you're on the cruise. You can't drive to it. You can't do a tour to it. Just don't think that you can come on Freeport and decide, okay, let me do an excursion to Celebration Key. You cannot do that. So it's just a part of Freeport, and then the only way to have access to it is if you come on a Carnival cruise ship. And so it's not really. So even though it's kind of like it's a private. I don't wouldn't consider it a private island. They're saying it's a private island. I guess it's a private area on the island. So it's a part of Freeport. So that's where we are now. Yes, there's a free for the adult only area. So there's a adult friendly area called Calypso, which is free of charge. But for Pearl Cove, there is an adult fee for this area. Now the prices may fluctuate, and so it's about we moving. Okay, let's. So the prices may fluctuate from now until later because they will always increase prices. But it's around $80 for access, just to have access to it. What does access mean? Sure, you'll get the rum punch, you'll get the rag, you'll have access to all of this area. What Carnival is doing, they're giving you a stipend for food. So you'll get a stipend for the restaurant. You won't get the drinks included, so you won't get the 10 drinks. So you would just have to pay for whatever drinks you want for the day. And so that is just basic access. I did have that, and I upgraded to this just to see like what the experience is and what the experience would be different. You know, and so that's why. So if you want just access to this area, no kids. So I went to Calypso, and it was just so it's kind of confusing in terms of the verbiage because a lot of these places they're saying adult friendly, and so we're like, what does adult friendly mean? So it seems like kids can come there, but the activities, the vibe of the area is just really for adults. So it's kind of like letting people know like, okay, bring your kid here, but know that there's not going to be the activities or the things that you would see in a family friendly area. So I think they're trying to discourage individuals, families, just go to Starfish and let Calypso be more for the adults. And in that way, and this is only adults, 18 plus only, strictly no kids allowed at all in Pearl Cove. If you don't want kids at all, if you want to have access to this area, just adults only, nobody running around. I think that this is a great place, and it has plenty of space, especially since we are the only ones right here right now. I don't know how it would be. I think the best thing would be if there's two small ships in port, but at the same time, if it's a sea day, if it's a beach day, a lot of people don't run off the ship anyway. If it's a beach day, a lot of people don't run off. They'll just relax. They'll have their breakfast and decide a little later just to come off the ship. So they don't run off the ships anyway. And so, um, where is she? Legatia's away from me now. So yeah, so that is the fee from the for this area, and I think it's a nice place so far. The one thing though you'll see on my full tour, the slide area is okay. You know, it's not that impressive. They have the slides. It is a cost to get on the slides, but it is really not that impressive to me. They made it sound like it was going to be so impressive, and it's something for kids to do. I didn't really see any adults going up there, but the slide area, if you want to do it, it's just like okay, you pay for it, and then you whatever the price is. I thought it was like maybe $14.99 or something of that nature. You do it if you want to do it. Just come down on it and just that's it. Not really a really impressive area to me. And Legacia. 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 Oh, I don't know if she's still on. I was trying to say, you said hi. I'm sure she said hi from in here. And anything that you want to see around Perco before I go? Do you want to see the restaurant? Thank you for coming on. Did y'all click that like button? If you're new here, did you subscribe? Let me show you the restaurant. I'm going to show you the bar, and I'm going to show you what the restaurant looks like. Let's do that. So y'all get a little taste for coming to the live before I even come out with the full tour. So let me turn this around. So the ladies was here by the bar, but I didn't show you the bar. So let me show you the bar. So this is the bar area. It looks like it has top shelf liquor there. Right, that's the bar area. And over here is the restaurant. Nice area just to chill here. I see you dancing. How you doing? There's bathrooms up here, but there's also bathrooms closer to the pool as well. And this is the restaurant area right here. Up the steps. The food not ready yet. And this is it. And there's another bar right here as well. And look who I met on this cruise. Another fellow content creator. Shout out your channel.
Man, Mick the Suit Guy.
Mick the Suit Guy. I've met a lot of content creators on this cruise.
Taking a quick break from filming.
Yes, exactly. So go follow his channel, Mick the Suit Guy. So Dana Richard said, hi, can we sit on the beach and be served alcohol? I don't see anybody serving on the beach. I think you would just have to go there's no servers I see walking up and down the beach like on the cruise ship. So I think that if you want to be able to get something, you would just have to get it yourself and go to the beach. I don't see anybody walking around. Everybody seems to be at the bar itself or at the restaurant. I don't see anybody moving around. So I could ask though. Let me ask. Hey, people, you want to know? Anybody walking up and down the beach serving alcohol, or you have to come and get it yourself?
Yeah, you have to go to one of the bars.
You have to go to one of the bars. Exactly. Thank you, bro. So you have to go to one of the bars. There's nobody serving. I just confirmed it. You have to go to one of the bars. You can't. So unlike on Carnival where you may find people walking up and down the Lido deck, here you just have to go to the bar and get it for yourself. No service on the beach. No. Oh, Legacia confirmed it. Yeah, no service on the beach. So you just have to, if you want to drink, you just have to go get it and just bring it back to where you are on the beach. Cabana equals 1,000 for, okay, Keisha. Cabana equals 1,000 for 4. Super Villa 2,800 for 10. Exit. See? Thank you for that. So expensive, but I figure if you have a good amount of people in your party and you want something private, um, then you can. Um, just looking at it now, I'm not sure if it's like worth it. It's not super secluded. It's just an area where you can gather together. I think that obviously the shade would be so much better because you're under that. Because you're under getting you have all that shade underneath there for the villas, but I'm not sure. So if you have a party, I think I would max it out. If there's a group you're with, try to see if you can do it so you can max it out. Obviously everybody will have to be down for the price, whereas especially if you're coming here ready, you're already spending money to get in here. And the thing about it is, so I met somebody yesterday, and they had a villa spent, and they're by themselves. They're from another cruise line, and they're checking it out. And there's nothing that comes with it. So there's nothing extra. It wasn't Calypso, but she showed me the menu, and I recorded that for my channel as a part of the tour. And so there's a menu of items. Nothing comes with it. It's just the rental of the area. So do you feel it's worth it just to have that space? Is up to you. But know that if you want something to drink, something to eat, there's nothing additional that will come with renting that area. How long does it take to walk from the ship to the beach? Okay, so there's so many different portals, and so it really depends on the portal you want to go to. So Pearl Cove is kind of like more off to the side, and so it is about a 10-minute walk to get from the ship to even just the entranceway, right? And so once you get through the entranceway, you go right through there, and then you'll see the shopping area, and to the left or to the right, then you could determine which way you want to go to. I believe the right would be Starfish. And once you get there, say to get to the beach for Starfish or to Calypso, once you get past that entrance, I would say 15 minutes. It literally is, you get off, you go to the right or go to the left, right for Starfish, left for Calypso, and maybe another 5-minute walk. And they say 10 minutes. I think that's average speed. If you're a fast walker, to me, it didn't take 10 minutes to go from the ship. Maybe it's because I was recording, and so I didn't even pay attention to the time. If you're a fast walker, it probably didn't even take 10 minutes to get from the ship to the entranceway of Celebration Key. And so from there, I would say, depending on your speed, say 20 minutes. So just give you 20 minutes. It could be less, as I said, depending on your speed. There are trams, and I put that in my video also. There's trams that can take you, say you have mobility issues, you just don't feel like walking. There are trams that will take you to the entrance and to areas like that, so you don't have to do all that walking. So that will save you some time. And then if you take the tram, then it's even, once you get off of there, it's just kind of right there. So it's not too far. It's just really then, okay, where on the beach do you want to be, or do you, but it's not that far at all. I walked it, I took that right for Starfish, and then literally the beach is not too far there. You could literally start walking on the beach. The pool is there, and it's not that far at all. So I'll say give me 20 minutes to from the ship there. They also, yes, they have shuttles, exactly. They have the tram that will take you. Any shuttles? Yes, so Legacia just said it, and I just said a big Murph. Yes, they have trams that's available. You don't feel like walking, you have mobility issues, whatever it is, there are trams that are available right at the beginning of the port. And they have a different lane. So there is one area where you walk directly into the entrance of and there is a separate lane for the trams. So it's not like you have to be moving over and things of that nature. So you have to do that. Good they have trams. Yes, good they have trams. And look who's here. As I said, I met a lot of content creators. I'm not worthy of their presence.
Yeah.
This is your favorite couple.
Hey, you gotta sound
I need a favor to have them, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, guys? What's up, guys?
This is Shelton for your favorite couple. You're live. Okay, say that again. I don't know if they got you.
Okay, I'm Ann, and my husband Chris and I are the Wandering Hewitts.
Okay, and he keeps reconnecting. Maybe I need to stop moving. I also saw I did also see, not only see it with C, I also saw Rockwell from MH Family Adventures. The Traveling Type is here, and so we have a good amount of content creators that are here. It keeps reconnecting, so I want to make sure that whoever's here, that thank you so much for coming. Hope that the Wi-Fi is not acting crazy, and so we will talk a little bit later. Thank you so much for coming on the live. Any more questions?
Hey, we're about to go live. Paul's wrapping up. We're about to go live. Jump on your favorite couple.
Yes.
Let's just play.
There you go. You gonna
This
live
dude is
around?
so cool. This dude is so cool in person. I thought it was gonna be like a weird moment. Like I don't know about Paul, but Paul is cool. He's cool. Wait till I go to New York. Man.
Thank you. Good to have trans. Okay, any more questions before I go? I want to answer all the questions. This is the time to ask your questions because I am here, and so I can get it from people directly, and so therefore I want to make sure. So what am I planning today? We are here till 4:30. Or 4:30, we're supposed to be back on board. And so with 4:30 being back on board, I am trying to stay here as much as possible. If you get this place, one of the things that was confusing to me, just to let you know, it was saying, when I bought it, it would say 8 to 1. And so I was confused because I thought that, what are you trying to say? That I'm only going to be able to be there from 8 to 1, here from 8 to 1? And so when I spoke to the excursion desk, they said, no, that's not the case. When I came into Pearl Cove, I just want to verify that. They said, no, that's not the case. You can be here as long as you want for the course of the day. And so that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to make this work for me. I spent this money. And so therefore, if I spent this money, I am going to try to take advantage of it as much as possible. Probably go in the water for a little bit and then just enjoy myself as well. So make sure you check out that content this week. I'm doing a full ship, not full ship, I'm doing a full tour of Celebration Key. I'm going to try to put that out as much as possible. If I can, I may even release a short today, just kind of like previewing some of the things I saw in Celebration Key. I think Rockwell from MH Family Adventures already put something out. I'm not sure where she is. I saw something pop up. So if you follow MH Family Adventures, I'm sure it will pop up for you as well. It just popped up, so I'm sure she released something already. And then I'm also kind of want to do a review of like what this place is like. I released a short also. So much controversy with Carnival in terms of the music, right? Are they changing up the music? Are they not going to have hip hop? So I want to do some shorts also, just kind of previewing the music and to see like, is that fake news? Some of the stuff that came out anyway, I heard that it was fake. If you did not know about the fans, people are having fans still. They brought their fans on this cruise ship. They flipping out their fans on the Lido deck. That is not true. So there was some misconceptions, some lies. I wish that Carnival just kind of cleared it up. I felt like they did not clear it up. They should have put out a statement saying that was false. It was kind of like something that we kind of heard as content creators, that it was false, that they did not put it out. And then when we looked closer at it, there was some misspellings and there were some errors in the wording of that document that was saying what they're allowing, what they're not allowing. When I tell you, I heard hip hop. I put out a video and it had boots on the ground. So that is not true at all. They may have a more of a mix of a music. Like they do Latin. I've heard R&B. I've heard so that is not true. So anybody don't want to come on Carnival because they feel like they changed up the vibe, then don't do that. But there's the loyalty program, that's another situation. But know that they have not. It was still fun. The embarkation day, I did an embarkation day video, which I'll put out later on. That was still a blast. That was still fun as it usually was. And so I'm just trying to give you the 411 with all of the misinformation that is out there sometimes to let you know what's going on. And so therefore, I think that's it. I'm probably going to do a tour. I'm probably going to do maybe even go out and look at Calypso because, as I said, everything is not up and running yet in terms of like, I'm sure that when I went by Calypso, the DJ, I didn't hear any DJ. So I want to see what the vibe is over by Calypso, being adult friendly, and see what that vibe is and see what this vibe is over here. Is it a turn up crowd? Is it more relaxing? What is the vibe here at at Pearl Cove? Is it just to relax, or is it more of like? All right, so it's reconnecting. Man, it's crazy. And so it was good, so good. Maybe a lot of people are on the Wi-Fi now, and so that's why it's giving me some reconnecting issues. And so I don't see any other questions. So did I miss anybody? I try to hope make sure I didn't miss any questions. Also, do, 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 do. A free beach. A free beach. So yes. So when it comes to a free beach, if you go to Calypso, that's free beach. You don't have to pay to get into Calypso. If you go to Starfish, you don't have to pay to go into Starfish. So don't think that every area you go into is going to be a paid option. And so those areas you can go and just relax and just enjoy those areas. And each area has a beach. Each of those areas has a beach as well as pool that you can just enjoy. And so, oh, I think I said that. Yeah, baggy, nothing is included in the villa. You get the price, you get the villa, and that's it. Now, if you come to the villa in Pearl Cove, and you get like all inclusive individually, then you'll get like the 10 drinks, but nothing else is included in the villa. So it really is just to be able to have a place to yourself. If you're coming with friends and family, nothing is really included in the villa. Okay, let me see anybody else. Any questions that I did not answer? Okay. I think I got all the questions. So before it starts to have issues reconnecting again, thank you so much for coming to the live. Make sure this week I'm going to try my hardest. I am going to start working hard on it to come out with content for Celebration Key. In fact, if I could put out a short today, I'll even try to put that out as well. So thank you so much for coming. I will see you on the next live. I won't be going live on Monday because I'll be flying in, and I don't want to promise a live and then I get late, so it probably be a bit too much. But I cannot wait to let you know and just talk to you about Celebration Key, and then we're going to have some more things that we're going to talk about as well. So until next time, happy travels.